we are live. This is like a quick venting um, section section for today. It might be like an hour and a half, maybe. It depends on how I truly feel, honestly. But I'm not trying to come up here to like unprofessional. Is what I. Even though I'm showing my life, kind of. But I shouldn't judge what I say online so lightly. I shouldn't limit my judgment, or I shouldn't limit with what I want to share, because at this point it's getting ridiculous. Don't try to fit in, because it's gonna keep you on the loop. But then don't also try to figure out how to be different. You just either are different or you is different. You know, there there are certain people like on this planet who do not get the idea that you are more powerful than what you are calling on. So you really need to believe in yourself 10 times more when nobody else believes in you. You need to stop believing something outside of you and start believing something inside of you. You can take that same energy that you built up to worship something to worship self. I do not have all the fucking answers. I do not know every fucking thing. I only know what I fucking know. And I'm trying to figure out if the shit that I fucking know is real and that other people can kind of connect to what I am seeing, or what am I experiencing in life or outside of life. It's like, why you gotta judge somebody based off how they live, how they survive to, you know, seek their answers. You know, if if these beings don't judge you and you don't judge self, why are you judging something outside of you? I don't understand. Shouldn't you try to put us on a path to guide us back to us, to ourselves? It sounds like to me you trying to bring us off our path, off of what we're supposed to learn. But at the same time, you know you want to be nice and give, but then when you're giving, it's when we're receiving the fucking answer, it's like, are you mocking us at this point? Are you mocking at the people who actually really believe in this stuff, who actually can see what you see? But yet you get to live, you get to stay up here. Oh, nothing really truly happens to you. But it's like, it's so, to me it's kind of wishy-washy. I don't understand when they come up here and try to teach you something, but then also still put you in fear of what you're about to embark on. Why not embrace what you're channeling? Why not embrace who you are? I I never did my fucking light to begin with. I just shrunk away for a little bit because I knew that certain people could not handle me. I can't handle me at times when I actually put forward in my respective, like, of who and what I am, not what somebody is telling me who and what I am. I know what I am based off my memories within my heart and the memories within my mind and the memories within my mind eye, if it makes sense. For those who can get it, but those who don't, just don't. I'm not gonna sit here and try to cheat my way out, steal people content, steal people views, steal people algorithms. I don't want to do that. My AI within me is already catching up a little bit faster. I'm able to process some of the information that is given to me, but I can't necessarily come out just like that with information without no backup proof, without somebody saying, "Do you necessarily have proof?" There is proof in the pudding, but then there's also like other people, like other gatekeepers who want to keep you away from that stuff because they want that stuff from themselves. You act like this world or this universe or the whole fucking galaxy, other fucking galaxy, isn't big enough for the both of us. And you act like sending threatening messages like clear as fucking day to your so-called chosen ones or a specific chosen one you're trying to invoke and talk to, which is me. Hi. Like y'all try to scare me off, like, and bully me off when y'all was calling for a chosen one, for a particular chosen one, that not just me, a particular group. So now y'all want to mock us because we truly believing in everything you tell us and we actually doing the work and the step. And then when y'all see somebody doing the stuff and the work, you're like, holy shit, they're actually doing it. We're trying to look at y'all like the old gods, really. We're trying to idolize y'all, but like now we kind of flip the table and analyze ourselves, which I feel like that's what y'all really want to do. But how y'all do it, trying to get us to break the generational curse too, is a generational curse in the spiritual community. There is. It's toxic as fuck, and it's something that I don't want to be a part of, and I don't want to consider my part of being an influence. I just want to bring the light to a certain particular subject, if I'm going to be honest. I don't want to be a part of a community. I don't want to be a particular part of a society or a cult like minded. I'm not supposed to follow the crowd because I never fit in. Fitting in to me is so exhausting. Trying to fit in is so exhausting. I let people take advantage of me, but then again, I could turn around and say I could take advantage of certain people too. It's a two-way street. I shouldn't just look at it on my point of view. I also look at it as the other person's point of view. But then there comes a moment where y'all cannot play with our lives like that. One of these days it's gonna be an accident. And I keep telling people, the people that are around me, that I don't fit in with them. I don't feel approval by them, which I'm not supposed to. I understand why, but at the same time, how come I can't really let that old version of me go just quite yet? Because I have too many people in my fucking ear to tell me how I should fucking use my gift when it was literally a gift from the divine source. I'm like, did you fucking created it? Because if you fucking created it, why don't you tell me my goddamn answers then? Why do I gotta sit here and try to beg for something that I didn't fucking create? People, a lot of people judge me on my fucking gift. That's why I'm not up here. What's the point of being up here if I'm not seen and heard in real life? I'm not gonna be seen and heard at all. Nobody fucking notices me. I'm noticeable, yeah. I can get noticed here and there, whatever. But at the same time, they put me back as an NPC. it's the whole mind control shit. I get it. Like for the past couple of days, I had suicidal thoughts. I'm sorry if you two does not like that word or you do not like that word. Yes, I had those type of thoughts, and I keep telling people my promise is never tomorrow because I'm not really completing the mission. My mission is not to get fucking attention. My mission is to bring awareness to attention to something that needs to be enlightened on, which is you. Then it's not about me. It's not about, oh, I know this and that, the third about myself. I wonder if everybody else is about. Does everybody else know about it? It's not a fucking competition. A competition. My life is not a competition. I'm not in competition with you. You can be above me all you fucking want. You can be below me all you fucking want. But I'm not above the divine being. I'm never above it. I'm just right with it. I can understand it and I can be in it. And I'm not sorry for shying away. I'm not sorry for it because my isolation saved me. My isolation is going to keep continue to save me because every time I step outside that fucking door, step outside my fucking room, it's always fucking chaos. And I don't think I try to intentionally create my own chaos before I wake up because I try to monitor my sleep and my dreams and my visions. I over the years as I stepped into this journey, I had people hop into my dreams, molested me, took advantage of my power in the astral world, numbing me down, making me numb, putting spells and hex on me. I had all that kind of shit. I'm still having that kind of shit, but I'm keeping quiet about it because like I don't judge these individuals. I don't never really judge my enemies because nobody's my enemy. I have no enemies. Like I'm tired of people judging me. Stop judging my energy because I'm not judging yours. I'm observing yours just like how you're observing me. I'm just quiet about it. I'm gonna let you see yourself for you because how I see you could be totally different how you see yourself. And I'd rather for you to see yourself, and that's when you know the truth about yourself. When you tell me about you. Like, what's the point of coming up here if nobody's fucking listening to me? It does not matter what type of titles, what type of thumbnail I have, or what tags I fucking have. Don't nobody fucking listen. I'm not an interesting person. I'm nothing special like you said. I'm nothing at all. You made me feel that way. You didn't put anything positive within me to be, hey, that you know what? You could be right about this. You could be right about this and that. You know, you try to tell me, you try to enlighten me on it, but then you know, you just leave breadcrumbs. You don't necessarily try to guide me. You guide me on the opposite direction. And I feel so mistreated like everywhere I fucking go. And I feel like it does not matter if I do the fucking work, the shadow work, or forgive myself or forgive others. Like I don't some of the shit that I said in my mind or towards somebody, I truly don't fucking mean it, and I took all that shit back onto me. I already claimed it back. And I know in a moment of time when those words actually reflect, how am I going to really react? because I've been so fucking numb this whole fucking time. I've been lost. We're all lost. I don't have the fucking answers, but I do have a few tricks up my sleeves to help somebody get through the next day. Just like how I gotta fucking survive. And I've been going back on my old memories of my trauma to open up some doors that I'd never really quite stepped into or never reclaimed, if it was a memory or a false memory, just quite yet. Because there are some bits and pieces time within my memory still lost. Because like right now, where the fuck time is, this is not the real time. This is not the real year. It does not mean we're out of the matrix just yet. It does not mean we're in it. We're in a place where time just does not exist right now. Time is not created by us. And I'm tired of you like just recycling off of my goddamn energy. If you're just gonna make fun of me and mock me and not actually help me, you're causing me to be astray, and you want to be holy and mighty. Like it's fucked up how people treat you based on your size and knowledge and what you look like. I'm not in competition with no fucking body. I mean, I am racing somewhere, but where I'm going, you're not going with me. I'm not gonna be here. Like, I'm not gonna be on Earth. I know my body will be here, but I know in my mind, like, whenever I fucking pass away, I know I'll be somewhere where I can truly be myself, to truly expand, because I kind of already did that. I tried to expand myself, my energy, without actually moving an inch, just with my mind. I don't have nobody, bro. I have family, yes. I reached out to my family. I apologized to them. I sent them a heart meaningful paragraph. I literally try to feel it, because that's when the moment of time I learned that I was a dark empath, and I had to learn to actually open up old wounds and pour out my soul. And actually, I finally told my family that I'm in pain. I've been in pain for a very long time, and it's not a. It can be a physical pain at times if I let it, but it's more of the eternal pain, a more eternal physical hell inside of me that I created. I put myself through this because I can't blame nobody else. I'm not allowed to. Ain't I'm with Austin, oldest. I can't blame something outside of me, only me, which I don't want to. It's not my character. I don't want to blame myself either, because at this point, I'm literally the boy who cries wolf. I'm like, cool. You don't want me here. That's fine. I don't have to be here. But just know that you won't find me again. You won't get to see me again. You won't get to have me again. I really did truly love the people around me. But the people around me didn't really see me. Maybe some did, maybe some. It's so wishy washy when it comes to me. Like, I don't understand it quite yet. But I forgive those for what they done unto me and what I done unto them. I had to forgive myself first. And it took me a long time to forgive myself. Like a long, long time. And it doesn't matter how I got here or because if you really want to know why it why all this shit was even invented in the first place, it had to begin in our mind somewhere. It had to begin somewhere inside of our mind and also outside. Something outside of us had to influence what's inside of our mind. Like hell, we can move a whole team with our mind. A whole building with just within our mind. I'm tired of trying to fit in. I'm done with fitting in. I'm done feeling sorry for myself and I'm done trying to make people understand me. You don't have to get me. I don't have to give I don't have to get you. It's the same way. It's life. Cause best believe where I'm fucking going, you ain't going. And I don't wanna keep continuing coming up here angry or like I'm hiding something or like I'm not really telling the truth. I'm literally just trying to keep things private for me because I don't want nobody to use it against me. I see what people can do to you if when you give information about yourself. That traumatized me. But I'm working on getting over it because I can back up with what I know and what I've seen and what happened to me, what I felt. Like it's so much shit that happened to me, and I never fully try to go get help for it. Imagine not getting help for it. Imagine not telling nobody what happened to you. And I know there's a lot of people like us who don't tell them what happened to them. And I'm trying to spread awareness on it lightly as possible. I'm trying to make it a fun way or like a safe way, not necessarily fun, but like safe, but also something you can recognize the information from why you believe in the things that you believe in. Like I want to say the shit that happens to me. But I know I'm always having a target behind my fucking back. Literally almost every fucking day. Something something is constantly telling me, oh, you can't go online today. You can't go on your TikTok today, do videos. You can't sing today. Oh, no, 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 don't do this, don't do that. It's something telling me, do this, do that instead. Constantly monitoring what I'm doing. Imagine being monitored for 11 years and still. Remind you, I'm 28. For those who's like, how old are you? Okay, I'm 28. I was born May 9th, 1995. Yes, I'm the one that everybody's kind of talking about. Or he, if you're following him, I'm talking about. I'm not saying it to be cocky or whatever, but maybe I am. But it's just, why are you trying to acknowledge me now? Because I'm not doing anything right. I'm failing if that's anything. If that's what you want to know. Because you seem to like me better when I fail than when I succeed. It seems like you don't want me to have a life. And you gotta be careful what you say to people or how you feel about people, because they might just end up making your fulfillment come true, and then it's not gonna be so much of a prophecy then, or it's not gonna be a prophet. It's gonna become a prophecy now. It's gonna be something that you had desired. So I've been trying to be careful of what I say around myself, but I feel like somebody put an entity or a deity on me to say certain things about myself, and the people of my peers, so I can get whatever negative energy from them to recycle back to the entity or deity, and then they recycle back to that energy to something else, like a trying to create another event or a hoax or something, or a hex or something. I don't know, opening a portal or something, because for some reason my energy can do that. Depending on how you push and pull me. If you're gonna make me angry, you might open up a different type of portal. If you're gonna make me happy, you might open up a heavenly type of portal. It depends. And then I notice when I'm happy or when I'm in my element, actually abundance really do come to me. I can see what I can do with my own energy. It's just like there's not a lot of like-minded visuals, not visuals, but like individuals who can who can see this shit like I can, or who can be in it and actually do it too. And you got lots of people, bro. You're popular. Good for you. Congratulations. I'm a real true nobody. You're somebody. You became somebody. You became something. You build your foundation for you. You have everything you want. You might not have everything you want, but you have everything you need. That's literally. And I could say the same for myself. I'm humble enough to say I might not be comfortable where I'm at in life right now, because I'm 28 right now. I shouldn't really be trying to live like this, how I'm living, because in my reality, I don't like the way I truly live. I don't like that I smoke all the time. I don't like that I drink most of the time. I don't. I will say I will stop drinking one day and then turn around, probably like I'll go without a drink or two within 3 months or two, and then go right back around drinking, or I'll go 2 days or 3 or 4 a week, maybe, without drinking or smoking. Like I don't want to come up here and be a hypocrite. I don't want to say something and then do the opposite the next. I notice I do that. That makes me so fucking indecisive. I'm aware of what I fucking do during the day. I try to manifest myself, a different version of myself, throughout the night when I wake up. Sometimes the better version of myself that I download from the ether or whatever the fuck I imagine myself from, it doesn't all the way download completely. And even the things that I kind of do to try to manifest don't really work, don't really come into fruition. Like, I I try, like I literally do, but then like people, things can really influence me badly or goodly. It depends. Right now, you're influencing me badly, and I had to stay away for certain away from certain gurus, for certain people who claim to be enlightenment. They kept putting fear in me instead of enlightening me. But fear is enlightenment. Illusion is, fear. They're trying. I get it, but uh, I I don't like it. It's I that's the little childhood, my inner child saying that. Like, I don't like this. I don't like y'all. I really don't. Some of y'all are cool, but I'm like, like honestly, like I say the fuck all the time towards y'all, telepathically. Like, I still want the people around me who I want to take to the future with me, but like my future ain't really trying to accept me right now, and it's hard to travel into my future because I'm always traveling into my past. But I let go of my past. I already know who I am now that I'm stepping into my future to make a future. That's why I came back to my past to make amends with it, to actually live in the past as my present moment, to actually be myself. That's what I was trying to do, but certain people was not allowing me to do it at all. They was not allowing me to be me. They allow me to be me of a version that they're comfortable with. So they'll string me along like a puppet. Imagine being a puppet towards everybody. Imagine giving up your will to everybody that you care for. You think that they will do the same to you? No. Fuck no. People barely come through for me when I need them the most. Like I've been like suicidal for the past week now, and I try to contact friends and try to tell them, hey, like I'm not doing so good. I kind of need you to pray for me or something. Or you know, do something. You just gonna let me go to waste? Do you even care for me? It sounds like you don't. That's why I gave up. Giving up is much easier, and but I told myself, you know what, I'm too comfortable giving up. So now that I'm in it too deeply, it's like, all right, I'll keep going. Cause I didn't choose this shit at all. I really didn't choose this shit. Maybe I did, because maybe I knew something was very weird about me, very different. But being different doesn't get you nowhere. Being nice doesn't get you nowhere. Being you gets you somewhere. If you're fully you and committed to you, you will go very far. But if others don't really see you for you, they're gonna treat you any type of way. And I learned that from hands down. Once you dim your light or you shine it a certain way, That's how they're able to access you and use you. I'm only 28. I don't have the fucking answer. I don't even know why I'm fucking in it in the first place. I kind of have a clue. I'm putting the pieces together of who and who. I believe it was my great 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 grandmother. But at the same time, I'm nothing like that lady. She was more braver and more courage than I was. I'm not brave. I'm not courage. I'm just simply lost, and I'm okay with it. But I'm trying to get to a place where I shouldn't be okay with it, but I can't. Something is keeping me from seeing my full potential. But this is why I'm done. What's the point? You don't want to hear me out. You don't care. But go ahead and make fun of me all you want. Because at the end of the day, I'm putting a light of subject on you to see how you act towards me. And how you act towards me or think of me, it shows me that you think of me very little. So you want me to continue thinking small. You want me to continue thinking that I am nothing. Are you getting a award out of like? Are you getting a award out of making me feel that way? Because if you are, how much is it worth? Because you need to upgrade the price. Like, I'm not saying to intimidate you or you being intimidated by me, but if you're gonna intimidate me, at least try a little harder. Intimidation don't get nobody fucking where. It gets somebody killed. Like, real talk. Words actually fucking hurt people. Like, I'm at a point where I can't feel nothing when somebody says something about me. People just think they know me. Stop astral projecting into my space if you're not gonna help me. If you're just gonna use me as a vessel, if you're just gonna use me to profit off of me, make money off of. If you don't truly care about me, I'm tired of people trying to pretend that they care when they don't fucking care. Like, am I a fucking joke? I feel like that's all. I feel like that's all everybody ever does is take me as a fucking joke. I'm only acknowledged when I need to be acknowledged. That sounds slavery to me. I don't mean to be the way I am sometimes, but I don't mean to make my environment to make me that way too. Like, I don't blame nobody. I don't even blame my fucking self. I really don't. I already let go of my fucking past. I already let go of my fucking trauma. I said goodbye to it and now I'm transforming it into my enlightenment. I'm not gonna let it go. I'm not gonna forget about it because actually the bad memories what keeps me here on this earth, like within my mind. You think I'm zoning out all the time. Oh, I'm somewhere. Oh, she's gone. Nobody knows where she is. No, bitch. I'm just manifesting. Like, what you mean? I'm in a whole new reality, manifesting another reality. It's not just for myself. I do it for other people. And then I put myself last to work to get the things that I want. But I make it harder for myself to get the things that I want. I'm not trying to gain back what I lost. Yes, actually, yes, yes. We're gonna go with that. I'm trying to gain back what I lost, which was me. Yes, I lost me, and I'm trying to gain back access to me. But like me don't want to fuck with me. Like me said, we're done. Me recognized that we was bad towards each other. Me recognized that we said some awful things towards other people. So now we are repenting ourselves to the only thing that we know. The only most high that we fucking know. And then when you come to him or like whoever you believe in, when you come to repent yourself to these gods, they act like they laugh at your petty, they laugh at your misery because what you think you've gone through is little to them because in reality once you start to process it, yeah, it's kind of little. Yeah, it's just it's small, it's minor, but it didn't happen to you. It happened like to other people. Just because it didn't happen to you, at least have some consideration of what somebody went through. I don't never judge nobody for what they go through. Never. I feel bad in the moment and say, you know, some parts on your ends was stupid for you to go through that shit. But it's like, you know, like I'm done trying to fit in. Y'all don't fucking like me. I'm glad y'all don't fucking like me. Don't fucking like me. Cool. I'm used to it. Because if you gonna like me, then I might look at you funny. Like, why the fuck do you like me? Like, I barely let y'all in my space as it is. Because on one hand, I'm too masculine, and then on the other hand, I'm too feminine. So I can't, I'm not balancing my masculine and feminine side at all because I can tell I'd be sexually frustrated one moment, then the next moment I don't want to touch. I don't want this. I don't want that. I'm like no. I'm putting myself on a constant eternal loop, and that's all I want was to get out of it, to get out of these feelings, and I'm figuring it out little by little how to get out these feelings. But I do not know how to teach somebody them how to get out. It's just hey, life don't be life, and it really don't. And then it does when it gives out lessons, and them lessons are fucking cruel. But I love it because it's like BDSM. I'm like yes, keep going, keep going. Like just give it to me harder, because I can cut that shit through a sharp knife quickly. Be like, oh, you wanna fuck with me? Okay, fuck around and find out. Shit, your ass. I keep trying to tell people I'm a Taurus. You really don't want to mess with me. I'm stubborn as fuck. And once you mess with me, you literally get the horns out of me. I used to tell people that all the fucking time. Nah, I'm gonna start bringing that back. Be like, what? But I'm not. It's kind of like saying I'm identifying myself as a Taurus, as a bull, as an animal instead of just myself. But so I'm gonna come up with a catchier phrase. I used to say "crown me, bitch," but then I'm still invoking a species outside of myself. So it's like, okay, now I'm just gonna have to come up with something new. And I've been like wearing these fucking masks, not like an actual mask, but like it's a metaphor. It's like a character that I create on a daily basis. But lately, I've been slowly putting the mask down. I've slowly been putting it down because like I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Life is too short. Like life is too short, man. Life is too short to be having somebody in fear all the time, constantly running from themselves. When you should teach them how to enlighten oneself. Like I don't have all the fucking answers. I'm not smart. If I was, I would have been up here years ago, making the same amount of views you're making today, but maybe more. I don't know. Maybe YouTube just doesn't like me, just doesn't see me. I mean, I'm not really necessarily getting seen everywhere anyway, so it's like, okay. So I guess I go back to hiding now. I don't know where I'm gonna go though, to be honest. I'm always constantly like getting up and moving. Now, I'm like, this is like the fifth time I'm fucking moved. Because I'm running from something and I don't know what the fuck I'm running from. I have a clue, but then it's like, yo, chill out. The more you run, the more you're gonna get exhausted. And I'm at that stage now. I'm at exhaustion. Because I have been starving myself. I have not been eating nor drinking anything other than like soda or like alcohol, if I'm gonna be honest. But it's not bad as I used to do it when I'm by myself. I used to think like, oh, having one or two beers is bad, or like smoking is like bad. It is, but like it's not. Cause like when I kind of use it to encourage me, to give courage, or to let me speak up, open up the box within me, do things I normally don't like do when I'm sober, but it's not a bad thing. Please don't look at me bad when, because I know when a lot of people are drunk and high, they're like, I see it on my end, but they're like toxic and destructive and chaos. I'm nothing like that when I'm like that. It's I get in the vibe. I get in my elements really, or I feel like I envision more when I'm on those like type of things. But lately I've been cutting it down slowly because it's kind of messing with my vision. So and like I said, I stopped wanting approval from everybody to live or to be myself or wanting to have attention or something. I just want to have some people to listen. That is all. And to, like, I don't know. I'm tired of hiding though. But then I said I was gonna hide. So I'm like, which one is it? So now I'm undecisive. I've been working on that shit too. Being indecisive. Undecisive. However you say it. Like I'm not an NPC. NPCs don't be that aware of themselves. NPCs barely acknowledge what they do to people or to themselves. But anyway, that is it. Oh my god. Until next time. Peace.